Justin Wilson of ACDA Fitness here. Now I know a lot of you have aspirations of jumping higher or jumping further, but you just can't figure out how to do so. Don't worry, I was in the same boat. I always wanted to dunk a basketball all my life, but I could never figure out how to jump high enough to do that. So, after a lot of trial and error and some research, I put together a program of my own that is an 8-week program that's called Jumping Out of the Gym. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you the first week of that so that you can learn some new exercises as well as learn some hidden secrets that's going to help you to increase your vertical. The 3 things you'll learn specifically is how to train unilaterally, how to add plyometrics to your workouts, as well as how to add resistance bands in order to get the best results from the work that you're putting in. I know a lot of you probably have tried so many different things and nothing seems to be working, and I want to help you to get over the hump. So make sure you like and subscribe to get more tips on how to jump higher and how to jump further. Also pay attention to the following video, which is going to have the first week of the exercises from my Jumping Out of the Gym program. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, so this is day 1. On this day, you're doing your basic foundational exercises. One is going to be the squats, the normal back squat. You're going to do this at around 60% of your 1 rep max. In between, you're going to be doing accessory exercises. On this is just walking lunges. Going to do that for 10 reps each side. Next, you're going to do another foundational exercise, which is going to be the deadlift. On this, you're going to do this for 6 reps. Make sure you keep your back flat, push your hips back, and then drive your hips forward as you are pulling the weight up off the ground. If that's too hard for you, you can also do the variation with the hex bar. It's much easier on your back. The accessory exercise between that is going to be your sprinter sit-up. And you're going to do this for 10 reps each side. Next, foundational exercise are hip thrusts. And then the accessory exercise is going to be glute bridge from the ground. On day 2, it's going to be your first jumping day. We have various jumping exercises that are plyometric in nature that is just going to help you to start getting a spring in your step, stiffen up your ankles in order to get them strong and ready to jump, loosen up your body, start getting that stability in your knee. All those things are going to be included as you are doing these jumps. This is burpees, everybody's favorite move, or not so favorite, but definitely a great exercise that's going to help you to build some strength and endurance in your legs. You have your speed skaters. You have your split jumps. You have your star jumps. Then you have your pogo hops. In between, you're going to be doing flutter kicks. Then you're going to start with your single leg box assisted squat. On this, you're doing 5 each leg. In between that, you'll do scissors. You also are going to do broad jumps. So it'll be about 5 broad jumps. On your day 3, you're going to do Olympic lifts, basic Olympic lifts. This is going to be your clean, your power clean. You're doing that for 8 reps. If you don't know how to power clean, this is going to be an easier variation to do where you're doing a landmine clean. For this, you literally are just flipping your wrist up as you pull the weight up. A lot easier on the body. This is going to be your split jerk. This is also 8 reps. You can also do this variation if you don't want to do the split. And then you can also do the landmine if the other 2 are too hard or you're not ready for that. Next, you're going to do your snatches. There's going to be 8 reps of this. For my snatches, I'm going pretty lightweight. I'm not going into a full squat. You don't necessarily need to go into that full squat. You really are just focusing on the power and explosiveness in this move. And so as long as the bar is coming up and over your head quickly and explosively, that's what I really want to focus on. I'm not so focused on doing a perfect snatch. And again, if that's too hard, you can also do the landmine snatch, which is going to be a lot easier on your body and you don't need as much mobility for it. In between those, you're going to do mountain climbers. And then on the next jump day, you have 2 jump days in this exercise routine. These are going to be jump approaches that I'm doing. And so I'm doing different variations of jumps. If you're a 2 feet jumper, then you would, of course, use the 2 foot variation. If you're a 1 foot jumper, you would use the 1 foot variation. These are depth jumps off a sense it's box. Then you can also use the box as a spring to just kind of teach you how to explode through your steps and also how to use force when you are taking your step in your approaches. Then we have basic box jumps. On this, you want to make sure that you're landing as softly as possible. Try not to jump directly back on the ground, but if you have like a something to step down on, that's going to be great. Also, you're going to do single leg box jumps because this is important as building strength in both legs. You want to have your unilateral strength on point also. That's what's going to help you to have new gains. And then on day 5, we get a little creative with our exercises. You're doing back squats, and in between, you'll be doing forearm planks, front squats. You also will be doing step ups. There are variations of this. With my step ups, I like to drive my knee all the way up. Again, to build that explosiveness, to build that technique, and start getting used to driving your knees through and everything that you're doing and exploding through your heels. You can also use dumbbells if a barbell may be too advanced or too heavy for you. Again, going back to the forearm planks, you're holding these for 30 seconds. And then the Bulgarian plyo hops, great for your knees, great for building that explosiveness and that speed. Lastly, you'll be doing deadlift to hop. It'll be 10 reps of these. Again, and making this move more dynamic is going to help you to have gains using that move versus just doing your regular deadlifts. So after you're done with this, that's pretty much week 1 of jumping out of the gym and the breakdown of what those exercises are.